All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live on this Saturday morning. I believe it's March 12th. Wait, I'm sorry. Friday afternoon. Markets are still open, not Saturday. It's almost Saturday here in Dubai, which is why I am always confused on what day it is. We're going to go straight to the charts. This will be a 10-minute video because I need to do a guest lecture for a university in the US, which is why I'm home on a Friday night in Dubai, and then we'll go ahead and go out. All right, let's go to the charts. I got something cool to show you at the end of the charts too. All right. Hey, I'm gonna switch over to the green and red candles for Bitcoin and maybe for the futures markets, because the hollow candles don't really matter in a 24-hour market. And I think you guys will see this better through the 720 on Zoom, because I haven't figured out how to do these in high def yet through Zoom. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this double top. I am all in long Bitcoin right now. It was funny. So at the very end of the last broadcast that I did, someone, I guess someone new to this channel, was like, was dumbfounded. He's like, well, what do you mean you would have exited? You mean you're not actually trading what you say? And the answer is no, I don't. There's two reasons for that. One is because all my money is in Bitcoin. So I have no reason to take on other trades, including the gold trade, because I am all in on Bitcoin because I think that's the best trade right now. And the second reason why is because I can be a much better and unbiased analyst when I'm not taking the trade on. Actually, there's three reasons. And the third reason is all of these other YouTubers you see on YouTube that are super pinky swear promising that they are also taking on these trades, you have absolutely no idea if they are actually taking on these trades. Just because someone tells you they're in this trade doesn't actually mean that they are. Like, you have no idea unless you're watching that person live trade a live account, and even that could be, spoofed. Like, that could be a fake account, that could be a test account, and you could be looking like, you just don't know. It has to be a live streamed video. You have to look at in real prices. But anyway, let's talk about the price of Bitcoin. I love double tops because they don't actually exist. Anytime I see a double top, I can't wait to go all in, because the probability of a double top reversing the market back to the downside is almost zero. You're going to have a really hard time finding a double top. I mean, in general. So I would say there's less than a 10% chance that double tops reverse the market. They can reverse it for a short amount of time, but not for anything substantial. So let's go to the daily chart. Wow, we're already bouncing. So look, we already had the highest daily high close of all time, and we just came up short on the highest trade price of all time. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do this going into the weekend. This is a beautiful candle bounce. By the way, this bounce took place right off the 1 hour MRI. Now, granted, the bottom did come 2 candles earlier, but this candle, if you have the MRI indicator in real time, and we're just going to go to the bar replay mode, and we're going to put it right on this candle, and we're going to bring a candle back one at a time. I think that's one at a time. Right, so that was the 1 hour candle. And then this candle right there, you see that orange arrow? That indicated a potential reversal in trend. And the moment the following candle starts trading above that candle, that's pretty much all you needed. And up we go. And here we are right now. And I'm not going to be with you guys for the next 30 minutes I only have about 6 more minutes to go. And hopefully we will still see a new all-time high in the next 6 minutes. It's absolutely possible. Crypto for you. Oh, buddy, I didn't know you spoke Russian. В космос, но лучше. Yes. My reading Russian is absolutely terrible. Gary, you have a comment. I've been watching since 2017. I think when you and Tyler were saying that the crash was imminent to 1,000. Yeah, well, at the time, 1,000 made total sense. We were calling for 1,000 when Bitcoin was 18,000, and well, I think Tyler was calling 1,000 when Bitcoin was 18,500. I was calling for one. Well, I wasn't actually calling for 1,000. I was calling for like 1,500. There's a big difference between 100 and 1,000 and 1,500. It's a 50% difference. Yeah, Gary, thank you. Thank you for your super chat. And we came close. We came down to 3,000. I was calling for 1,500, considering I was calling it a year earlier. And from 16 and 17,000, that was a pretty damn good call in hindsight. All right, let's move on. 4-hour chart. I would love to see the 4-hour chart close at a new all-time high. Well, what do we need? Oh, we're close. Oh, we're super close. And we got 2.5 hours to go. We can totally do it. This is totally doable. This would be great. This would be great. Tomorrow is going to be a good stream. What about a double top at 14,000 in August 2019? But that's not a double. There was no double top in August 2014. We can go to the weekly chart and take a look. I mean, here it is. That's not a double top. That's clearly higher than that. That is 13,880. That's 13,200. I mean, that's a pretty big difference. That's not a double top. This was a consolidation, and then we did fall from there. But this was a huge reversal candle. I mean, the ugly old goat and I did a video on this day, calling for $3,000, target off of the 14,000. Try to find that video. All right, GBTC, how's the premium doing? Premium's going back down. Oh, sorry, BlockFi, you're not going to get to arbitrage. You'll have to wait. Gold kind of dropped big, but now it's coming back. So we hit the stop loss in gold, and I am comfortable going back into gold next week once we cross current candle's high, because there's not going to be candles on Saturday and Sunday. So Monday's candle above current candle gets me bullish again. S&P, I'm very bullish the S&P. It's similar to Bitcoin. It's approaching its all-time high. What a surprise. Bitcoin had an all-time high around February 16th, and so did the S&P. Anyone else surprised on that? I'm not. Let's look. When did Bitcoin have its all-time high? What day is that? Oh, that's the week of February 15th. Excellent. What about what day was it? February 21st. Okay, a little bit later. So the S&P topped a little bit earlier. Right there, the S&P tops on February 16th. The Bitcoin tops on February 21st. And now they're both approaching all-time high. Coincidence? I don't think so. I have no idea what the hell happened here with TLT. Obviously, I would not be long TLT anymore, but I have no idea what the hell happened there. I don't really care. I mean, I know people care about interest rates a lot. I don't. I don't care about interest rates because I don't see a big difference between 1% and 1.5%. To me, it's totally irrelevant. So I'm looking at the 10-year rate, and I don't see anything here. I don't see any difference. So I don't know what's going on with TLT. Maybe it's a data error. Maybe it's I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't understand why this crashed, but I mean, TLT is technically a 20-year, not a 10-year. But yeah, yield went up. The 30-year went up. That's probably it. I'm not sure why the 30-year went up. The 10-year didn't do anything. Yes, the US 30-year yield is up big. It's the highest it's been in a while. I mean, it's not that high. I mean, we were higher a year ago, so I don't understand what the big deal is. I just don't get it. I don't understand what the big deal is, what the hype is. Here is the 10-year yield. Everyone has their panties in a bunch over a 1-year yield that's lower than it was at this time last year. Like, well, maybe not at this time last year, but like this time minus a few weeks last year was like, I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, hey guys, if you want to learn trading, check out TomVays.com. But I got something cool to show you. This is not commercial ready product yet, not even close. Actually, let me do that now before I lose people. It's in my other browser. This is really cool though. Like, I'm finally testing it. I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to test my own products. It's technically not my product. Somebody built this, but check this out. This is not available yet. The beta is going to come out. I mean, we're going to launch this year. So check this out. So this is this will happen. This should have launched like 2 years ago, but better late than ever. So this is going to be the MRI trading alert service. Oh, thank you for all the super chat, guys. Can you cover Riot? Missing your political rants. I know. What are the chances of a lower, longer handle, cup and handle? Possible, but not likely. You're never on Clubhouse, correct? I'm not. I don't have an Apple product. So anyway, check this out. So I got like 2 minutes. Though you can't sign up for this yet. So this is like the crypto section. You know, we have indices, we have stocks. It doesn't matter. So this tells you where you are on the MRI counts, along with extensions, and whether it's bullish, neutral, or bearish, or at a top. So if we go to crypto, and I'm going to stick to Bitcoin. So then you click on the chart, and you get the chart with all the MRI stuff there. But the best thing is, this is where you get alerts. And you can get an alert to your email, to hopefully to Telegram, to text message, whatever you like. And then this is not going to be free, by the way. This costs a lot of money to build because we couldn't use the TradingView libraries because of the commercial licensing. So everything was built from scratch. The MRI is built in. And so here, if you set something to favorite, let's say you still, for some God knows what reason, you want to trade the XRP scam. So right now it says that it's on a daily bearish and weekly neutral and monthly neutral. So that's not useful. Let's look for something that's bullish. Well, Bitcoin is bullish across the board. Any surprise? Binance token is at a top, Binance token versus USD. So we can take a look at that one. So I hit the favorite button. So I just added it to favorites. So now it's in my favorites. It's not going to stay there for very long. So this is in my favorites now. So we can put other things in favorites. Obviously, Bitcoin is going to be in my favorites. So we'll use the index. Everything will be here, right? We can go, let's say, Forex. Let's give up the euro versus dollar pair. Well, actually, let's see what's bearish. So you can also, you have your portfolio and you can see what's bullish and what's bearish. GDP versus Swiss franc is bullish across all time frames. Euro versus the Australian dollar is bearish across all time frames. Let's take a look at that one. Euro versus the Canadian dollar is also bearish, but also on a MRI bottom. Let's look at that. And let's grab a bullish one. I want to see what they look like. I actually want euro versus the dollar. See, that one has a split. Daily, weekly, monthly. Interesting. Let's grab something bullish. Or we can go to commodities. Let's see what oil. Oil is bullish weekly and monthly. That's great. What about gold? There's gold. See, gold hit a weekly bottom and it's monthly bearish. So we'll grab gold, right? And now you can go to your favorites and now you can click on a chart. Let's look at the Binance token only because I found it interesting. So it's daily bullish, weekly bullish, monthly at a top. Well, as much as I hate this thing, I can't argue with the MRI, right? Like the MRI has us bullish on the daily. You can click on the weekly chart. It's our own chart, it's our own charting library. Holy shit, did this thing go up? You can't like make the chart wider or anything like that. And you can also, you know, scroll this, shows you everything. So I hope you guys are finding this cool because I'm loving this. And on a monthly, it should be at an MRI top. Boom, right there, MRI top monthly. So this is just a good way to just see your entire portfolio with like under the MRI lens. If let's take a look at Euro versus the Canadian dollar. This is the daily chart and it doesn't really move much, does it? I really thought it would have a little bit more of a variation, but yeah, so this is Euro in Canadian dollars. So you can see how that it's bearish on the daily, but it's about to reach an MRI bottom. I'm going to change this wording to bottoming, but it's also a weekly MRI bottom. So look at that. So the daily is going to be at on a bottom tomorrow, and the weekly is already on a bottom, but the monthly is bearish because it had a top there. So interesting. So it's very possible that Euro versus the Canadian dollar is ready to reverse. Anyway, so you get the point. I need to get going because I gotta teach a lecture, but this is a product we're going to be launching sometime this year. It will be really, really cool. And it's also an alert service. So you will get alerted on this. All right. I can't take a look at Riot. Well, maybe I can real quick. Only because I was trading this earlier, but I don't trade anymore. Riot is doing really well, mostly because they hold a lot of Bitcoin. No, I like my hollow candles better. Oh, it's bullish. Is that Riot blockchain? It's a $64 stock now. Oh my God, I was trading this earlier, like last year when it was like a $3 stock. I can't believe it's 64 bucks. It really did better in Bitcoin. All right, guys, this video has gone for too long. I need to get going. This is so frustrating to look at. Sorry I couldn't get the rest of your questions. We will talk about the potential for a daily cup and handle if we, pull back harder. Thank you all for watching and see you all on the next one.